Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world's greatest wrestling promotion, and we are here to bring you the first ever pay-per-view for the developmental show, WGW Showcase. We are here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, to bring you WGW Unchained, where we will crown the first ever Showcase champion. I'm your host, Bloody617, and with me as always, the owner of WGW Live, the owner of WGW, period,
Mr. Incredible 617. How are you guys doing out here in OKC, baby?
We are here, and we are bringing the fight to you.
OKC, are you guys ready for WGW Unchained? The first ever 6-man Hell in a Cell will be determining who is the next champion, the Showcase champion.
The first ever Showcase champion.
The future is here. The future is now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get underway. I'm excited. Mr. Incredible, are you excited?
I'm pumped, man.
Well, we got a grandiose show for you guys here tonight. We got the sold out show in Oklahoma City, and we have a doozy of a card. And I can say that because I'm old enough. But doozy of a card to show you here tonight.
I cannot wait. And we are starting it off with the man, the legend, Triple D, going one-on-one with Mr. Troy Colt. And that one is going to be good, ladies and gentlemen. Good.
Troy Colt taking on Triple D. Triple D, 1-1, even though his first loss was in a triple threat match. He's here to pick up a victory against Troy Colt, who's been having a tough time picking up a victory.
Definitely has been. And you got to think, between these two, going into the pay-per-view, they are bringing their A game. Unchained is where you want to be. This is the first time they're going to be live on pay-per-view.
Absolutely.
They're feeling it just as much as we're feeling it.
This is where you build the entourages. This is where you get the ladies in the back when you want to take them to your trailer and show them all the cool knickknacks that you bought at the store. And, you know,
it's a trailer because they don't get paid enough. I get ya. But you can see it right now. These guys are ready to go, man. They are ready to bring it here. They're going to show you why the Showcase is one of the best developmental shows out there on the best show on Twitch, WGW. I cannot wait to bring this to you.
They don't call it the world's greatest for nothing, Mr. Incredible. And I'm excited to call this card because this card is setting up a precedent for what is going to be considered possibly the biggest pay-per-view in WGW history, and that is WGW's The Great War, the first ever Rumble, and where gold will be exchanging hands constantly, and there will be some surprises from what I understand.
Oh man, you don't understand what I am bringing to you guys. We are in the co-promotion state of mind. We are there with CMV. CMV will be making their debut here at WGW. They will be defending their Rising Star title. And also, don't miss the Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. The Rumbles are full of surprises and something you just do not want to miss. But we are going into the ring. We are setting it off here for the week of this stacked week for us. The pay-per-views are out. And this is Troy Colt making his way into Unchained.
And look at Troy Colt. Got the new attire. Looking ready. Looking excited to be here in this arena. Man, do we have some good-looking arenas, Mr. Incredible? I gotta tell you.
Well, that's what happens when you pay the big bucks, Bloody. You can display this right here and that right there. You know what I call that? That's talent, my friend.
Absolutely.
Talent. Troy Colt comes in and he'll tear the house down.
You know what? I gotta be honest with you. A lot of people counting this man out because he hasn't been able to pick up a victory yet. But man, this guy can put on a hell of a show, and I will never count out a WGW superstar. Ruts happen, slumps happen, things happen, but you know what? He's here. He's always coming back into the ring, showing that he's ready to fight, showing that he's a contender, and getting ready to try to take his first, not only his first WGW win, but his first WGW pay-per-view win. And now, I gotta be honest with you, it will be a huge victory for him.
Yeah, you see those things right there? Those right there are called lights, my friend. And how do you perform under them? That is the biggest question, because this right here is all of it mixed into one, because you are feeling the pressure of the fans, because they are there to watch you and watch you perform. And so you have to bring your A game. Absolutely. This is the place to do it. You gotta bring it.
But that goes without saying, though. all the WGW superstars bring the very best that they can, and things happen. Like I said, you don't always win your matches, and that's definitely a
minor setback.
A setback, and it's also a bad feeling. It can take you out of your element going forward in your career, or it can stop you dead flat in your tracks.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta roll with the punches. You gotta roll with the punches. I've always been that type of man, and I see it in these superstars day in and day out. They're ready to bring it.
Look at this. Here comes the man. He's here. He's one of the best singles competitors I've seen come into the ring. He needs a little bit of work. I think you should pay the man more on his dental. But he is coming down. This is Triple D. Damien is coming to the ring to pick up another victory against none other than Troy Cole. And look at this, sporting that comic book attire. It's very clear to me.
I am a big fan. I love comic books. So that right there is what we call Deathstroke, my friend. Deathstroke has just made his way into the arena. He is coming out strong, and I cannot wait to see what Triple D does to Troy Cole. When Troy Cole comes to play, it is not an easy game for anyone.
Absolutely. You know what though? You gotta remember, what do they call Deathstroke in the comics? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, they call him the Terminator. And he is coming to terminate Troy Cole's career for good here at the world's first ever Unchained.
Unchained, ready to bring the pain, bring you the entertainment you guys been looking for, and I cannot wait because these guys are about to set the tone for the night. Triple D, Troy Cole, they are going at it right here, right now in WGW Unchained.
Absolutely. And Triple D, you never really know what the guy's thinking. Even when he's smiling at you, you're wondering what's going on there.
A firecracker, man. This guy's different, and different in a very, very different way, if you know what I mean. There's something that's just something about his aura. It just you can feel, the hairs go straight up your spine when this guy looks at you and he looks into the windows of your soul. Now you know you're in trouble.
And here we go, baby. Troy Cole. We got Triple D, and Jarvis rings the belt.
And there you go, Troy Cole starts off early,
what a
but
nice Samoan drop.
Hits the Samoan drop early. Triple D having none of it.
And look at that, dropping the elbow in the back of the head of Troy Cole. Not wasting any time to do damage to the head.
I like the idea that Troy Cole had to go take it straight to Triple D, but is not paying to his favor right now.
Oh man, you gotta think about those maneuvers before you do them, especially at the pay-per-views, man. You don't want to get caught in the middle of your adrenaline and not have a plan.
Oh, definitely not. As you can see, Triple D just pandering into the corner, but that gives Troy Cole the opening that he needs. Turns him over.
About face, ladies and gentlemen. Sends him into the rope and hits him with a nice elbow.
Lands Triple D on the mat. Troy Cole may be going to fly, taking it to the air.
Early in the match, high-risk maneuvers coming.
Going up and hits him with the knee.
And man, was that a collision between knee and forehead. And that's going to leave a mark.
Definitely is. And you can see that kick that sends Triple D across the mat.
And look at that. Troy Cole pandering to the crowd, getting them behind him.
The fans are behind him, but no, Triple D catches him into a German. No! Reverses!
With an arm drag instead. And now Troy Cole looking to finally start making some momentum. Oh, but gets caught with the high knee.
Did you see that athleticism, how he hit him and spun around?
Man,
look at him. He's back into the corner.
Triple D not even calling for the crowd, but a judo throw to get Troy Cole back in the game.
Troy Cole's no one to sleep on, but Triple D back at it with a big right hand.
And went for an enziguri, but completely misses it.
Hits the floor and then meets a drop kick.
And look at that. Troy Cole finally built the momentum. He needs this momentum.
He definitely does, and you can see it. The fans are behind him, ready to get this dub. They're with him, and he drops the elbow.
Oh, right across the neck. Did you see? Just right across the neck. That was just amazing.
And if you haven't seen it, you may be looking at something else because this guy is taken to the air once again, and he hits him top flight. No!
Went for the cross body, but Triple D having the reflexes of the Terminator here.
Oh, but gets caught here into a snap suplex. Not able to take advantage of the misstep of Troy Cole.
You gotta bounce up off those missed opportunities from the top rope, because if you don't, you're going to end up regretting it later on.
Definitely do. As you see, he hits him again with another stomp. Troy Colt turns him over. And what they used to say, because I was a big football player in my day, they say the team with the least amount of mistakes win the game. Absolutely. And that can definitely be forward over into this matchup right here.
Cover 1, 2.
Shoulders down, but he hits a two count with not much damage, I must say.
I think the same could be said for Triple D. As he gets judo thrown onto the mat, Troy Colt gets back in control of the match.
And hits a knee right into the chest of Triple D. Triple D in a world of pain right now after he gets stomped on by his face. And a drop kick.
And another baseball slide drop kick to the side of the head of Triple D to leave a mark on his opponent here.
Oh, and he shoulder checks him to the mat. Troy Colt, he needs to pick it up with just a notch.
You gotta wonder how much padding does Triple D have in this match?
Enough to not to feel that power slam, because he reverses out of it.
Look at this. Hooks the arm underneath.
Handle slam to the mat.
And goes for the cover here.
And will he get him? 1, 2.
Just the 2.
Jarvis hits that 2 count as hard as he could, but he couldn't get the 3.
And Troy Colt showing an amazing resiliency here. He's been in control of the match most of it. And now he's starting to feel the fatigue a little bit.
He definitely is, and you can see Troy Colt kicks him off and goes and showing the fans that he's
tired. I'm sorry, Troy Colt. I should have never doubted you.
And there he goes. Troy Colt goes back at him and misses.
Went for a chop to the back. And man, Triple D is just...
Oh no, not pump in. Oh!
This is a great display from Triple D here. Got to keep that in mind. Triple D is doing a lot of work.
Gets him above the shoulders.
And we're about to see that.
The Death Valley driver.
Will he go for the cover though? No, he will not. As Troy Colt fights back with an uppercut to try to get back into the match, it looked like he didn't capitalize. But
gets him above the shoulders and hits him with a Death Valley driver, but he goes for the cover.
He goes for the cover, not wasting any time.
1, 2, just a 2 count. Triple D gets the shoulder up.
Very, very barely, as there was a very close near fall for Triple D there.
And misses the springboard.
Go for another.
Not looking good for Troy Colt, but Troy Colt in pain, and maybe in some more pain as he hits that butterfly DDT.
And there it is. It could be over right here, ladies and gentlemen.
That may be
going
game.
For the cover. Jarvis is getting down on the knees.
Game,
1,
set, match. No, just a 2 count.
Troy Colt showing the resilience of a champion.
That was 2.9. 2.9. Troy Colt gets the shoulder up.
And look at this, going for a spine buster, taking him right back down to the mat.
Triple G just not done, and he is excellent at dishing out damage.
He is a relentless attacker, that is for sure.
Oh, and he goes right for the thigh.
You can see everything he does is just taking another piece of the puzzle out of the fight of Troy Colt.
And there he goes. Troy Colt hits him with an overhand right that sends him to the back.
Oh, and a backstabber out of nowhere. And look at Troy Colt.
Fired up, ladies and gentlemen. He is fired up. And there he goes. Big forearm. Kicks back up. And an atomic drop. Sends him up in a power slam.
Talk about a combination attack there.
Troy Colt getting it right now. And Triple D forces him back up to his feet. And
face smasher to break the momentum here by Triple D.
Triple D hits him with another Death Valley driver. He gets all of it.
Will he go for the cover? No, he does not. He chooses to dish out more pain to Troy Colt. Look at this. Look at this.
What will he do? Oh, he swings him over.
Nice blockbuster from Triple D there. And now Triple D trying to get the fans behind him. And look, nobody cheering. They want Troy Colt to win this match. It's clear to see that the fans backed Colt.
Oh, it's an underdog story and a big boot that sent Troy Colt halfway across the ring.
And he drags him back to the center of the ring and goes for the cover. Does he hook the leg though? He does not.
There he goes. 1, 2, 3. Triple D
giving Troy Colt his 3rd loss in a row.
The Terminator makes his way into the ring, found his target, and put him out, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that. Oh man, talk about an unfortunate series of matches for Troy Colt. And it's a shame to see that he has not been having a good outing. But man, Triple D goes out of his way to take a victory from Troy Colt.
I love what I saw between these two. These guys brought it here tonight. If this is the tempo for the night tonight, it's looking like a good night to be called. This is a place you want to be. Right here, WGW Unchained. Triple D just took it to Troy Colt, and Triple D in the win column here tonight once again.
Triple D is one of those guys that you can always expect great matches from, and he's always ready to give you his best. A very, very fierce attacker, very relentless, and just able to have that ring awareness to know exactly what's going on and pick up that victory. Congratulations to Triple D picking up the first match here at WGW Unchained.
Making it well known that he is here and he's here to stay and to make a name for himself here. And we are moving on to the women's division.
We got the Queen of Violet, Miss Ultraviolet here, taking on the newly rebranded, self-image revised Callie Hart. She was formerly known as Jade Black. Lost her match to Maria Black, unfortunately. Wasn't able to do what she needed to do.
0-3.
0-3 against Maria Black.
0-3. But you know what? That's out of the window now. We are here. We are looking at the newly refound Callie Hart. Callie Hart ready to bring it to Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet versus Callie Hart. This has got to be a good one right here.
Absolutely.
Because these girls are so short, but so full of fight that it's going to be like a twister tornado in that ring here tonight.
It's going to be a sexy twisted tornado in the ring here tonight. Let's go, women of WGW. I enjoy calling these matches. For what reason, you ask? No reason.
If you say so, Bloody. If you say so, as Callie Hart and Ultraviolet ready to make a stand here, making sure that the women's division stays strong here at WGW.
Absolutely, and we're always looking for more females to join the roster. If you got a female character and you want to send it to us, you can always do that. We're always looking for new talent. But these two women are going to rumble in the jungle here tonight, here on Unchained. And will Callie Hart, will the rebranding of her image be exactly what she needed to going into this match? Will she walk away a winner?
Here she comes. This is her. She is prancing down the aisle. She's ready to go. Callie Hart, you got to think those losses are still in the back of her mind. Will she put the right foot forward this time, get in the right direction in the win column?
I don't know, man, but I like that she's so colorful. She's making me happy just looking at her.
I know what you mean, but there's someone on the other end that is just one color, and that is Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is looking to put a hurting on Callie Hart, spoil the re-debut.
I can see that. I can see that happening. Ultraviolet's no pushover. She did just pick up a recent loss to none other than Samantha Andrews, who has been on a tear because she put the woman that Callie Hart could not put away, picking up a victory over Maria Black the very next week.
Yep. And you got to think, and here she is. This is Ultraviolet. Look at the attitude. You know she's coming here, and she is game, ladies and gentlemen.
It's easy.
Super game.
It's easy to write her off as a self-important and arrogant individual based on her attitude towards the fans and based on how she walks to the ring. She has that smug face on her. But she's definitely a capable individual, a very capable athlete, entertainer. And she's going to be a very tough match for Callie Hart to get back into the ring with.
You don't believe us? Look at her boyfriend, who is in the main event here tonight in that 6-man Hell in a Cell for the first ever showcase title.
It's going to be great to see who picks up that title, Mr. Incredible. I'm excited to see that belt around the waist of a worthy individual.
And here we go as Jarvis rings the bell. Starts off Callie Hart and Ultraviolet, and they meet dead center of the ring.
Locking horns, and Callie Hart overpowering the bigger, well, I guess you could say more stocky Ultraviolet, and a nice clean break.
And they break clean, which I would have lost that bet right there, Bloody. That's why I'm not a betting man.
And look at that, a snap suplex from Ultraviolet to get Callie Hart on the ground. And Callie Hart cannot stay there.
And she eats an elbow. That's another reason why she needs to move, because she's going to eat elbows, kicks, punches. If she needs to take off, she needs to take off now.
And look at that, Callie Hart driving the shoulder of Ultraviolet into the mat here. and now she drags it to the center of the ring to stomp away at her opponent.
Callie Hart.
Look at this, look at this.
Oh, that was a big boot to the chest. Callie Hart makes her way up to the top now.
Top rope with a high-risk payoff for Callie Hart, or will we see the same as what happened for Troy Colt in the last match?
Callie Hart up. Oh, and Ultraviolet down, ladies and gentlemen.
A nice shoulder check.
And she's starting off strong. Rolls her up into that knee neck breaker. Hits it.
Oh, man, and drops Ultraviolet on what's going to be the biggest migraine of the day for her.
Definitely is, as she hits her against the ropes once again.
And a big sit-down spine buster from Callie Hart.
Callie Hart reinvented herself in a more brutal, attacking way.
Yeah, don't let the cotton candy appearance fool you. She's going to deal out some major damage here.
And she sends her into the ropes. No, brings her back into a clothesline.
And Callie Hart, it is all Callie Hart right now.
And an elbow to the top of the head. It was the point of the elbow that she drove down to the forehead of Ultraviolet.
Oh, another kick to the chest of Ultraviolet here, going for the cover.
Oh,
One, two, just the 2 count.
The reason why there was 2 big targets there, and she knocked them out both. and there she goes. Callie Hart kicks her in the back.
Look at this, look at this. Ultraviolet finally breaks out, starting to try to build some momentum here with a nice uppercut.
Oh no, and Callie Hart went for a kick to the midsection, but gets caught into a Russian leg sweep.
Now Ultraviolet in control of the match, but not letting it stay like that for long is Callie Hart.
With a face smasher and a running enziguri that puts Ultraviolet to the mat.
Talking about dealing some major damage to the head of Ultraviolet is going to be very, very substantial here.
And a lion
But you know what?
Halfway across the ring with the cover.
2.
And she gets her down. No.
Oh, just a 2 count. But man, I was going to say that it was an impressive line out reaching that distance. But being as tall as she is, I mean...
Oh, and no, she hit the spear, but no. She hits her with a DDT. Callie Hart is fired up.
Hart going out of her way to say hi to the crowd here.
She is fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Ultraviolet looking to kill the vibe.
But again, Callie Hart with the right hand to
stop it.
Big
right hand.
And look at this. Backdrop taking Ultraviolet down.
Textbook backdrop right there, bloody. Do not sell it short. That was clutch. And another boot. And man,
it look for the 3rd time.
Oh man, just sending it to the mat with every boot.
She's gonna have to get a mammogram after this.
And a big right hand. And what is she doing here? Turns her over. Hurricane Rana with the cover. Gets her down. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2. Ultraviolet will not be put away.
Callie Hart is doing everything in her power to pick up a nice quick win effortlessly. She's doing everything she can. Turns
her over.
Oh, beautiful.
She must have been a cheerleader back in the day. And then she goes down again.
2.
No, just a 2. Ultraviolet, there's no quit in her.
Callie Hart, you can see the frustration on her face. She's like, what does it take?
She's hit her with everything but the kitchen sink.
Actually, I think we have that underneath the ring.
Don't tell them. And there she goes once again.
Oh, another moonsault. And go for another cover right away.
She goes 1, 2. Just a 2. Ultraviolet. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna take more than that.
She is not happy here. She is absolutely livid.
A little bit of frustration.
Went for a moonsault, but doesn't get it this time.
I'm telling you, that's a little bit of desperation, if I do say so myself.
Going for a suplex.
Oh, she hit it.
Picture perfect as the leg bounces off the rope there. Wondering if it's going to cause any kind of trouble for her going into the finishing out the match.
Definitely might be, and I think Ultraviolet definitely saw her wince a little bit, and she goes for a straight midsection kick.
And the more slender figure, you got to wonder if those big, massive legs of Ultraviolet are gonna do enough damage to Callie Hart to slow her down for the rest of the match.
I can definitely see it as Ultraviolet now in the driver's seat and hits her with a Russian leg sweep.
She really likes those Russian leg sweeps.
She's a fan.
Yeah, I wonder, is she Russian?
That's a good question. You can never tell with the purple hair. That's what I can say. And the chop, and another one. Repaying the favor.
I think she's just copping a couple feels there.
And there you go. And another chop.
I'm starting to wonder, Mr. Incredible.
And one big one. No, quick jab to the face.
And look at her. So proud of herself. So proud of herself. Drags it back to the center of the ring.
And Tilt-A-Whirl DDT sends her head straight into the mat. And Ultraviolet may be going up top.
And look at that. You can see the sluggish climbing that coming from Ultraviolet.
She took a beating.
Testament from the damage that Callie Hart has dished out.
And will she land this? This is 50-50, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this.
That big
the code breaker.
The code breaker from the top. That is the maneuver she used
She
to put out plenty of women. 1, 2, just a 2. Callie Hart gets the shoulder.
Showing the heart, no pun intended, and kicks out of that pinfall right there.
Ultraviolet trying to get the fans behind her, but got no reaction whatsoever.
And another DDT, taking Callie Hart off her feet.
Ultraviolet gets her up unwillingly and hits her with a double axe handle and another one.
One more for good measure.
And a spear into the corner. And she goes over once again as the wave is coming. and an elbow. And Callie Hart in a world of pain. She's on Dream Street.
But she didn't go down. I got to give her credit for that. She's a tough SOB.
And gets her up. Spinebuster.
Spinebuster from Callie Hart.
Callie Hart goes for cover.
1, 2.
Just a 2. You gotta think Ultraviolet, if you haven't got put away yet, Callie Hart needs to think of something and think of something fast.
And look at this. Ultraviolet working her way back to her feet, and Callie Hart feeling the right hand of Ultraviolet there.
In the worst way. And Ultraviolet turns her over into the corner.
This is not gonna be good for Callie.
And another set of chops. And
Giving
she is,
giving her some more.
That Barbie doll feel maybe getting chopped up right now.
A nice quick little jab.
And bang, right in the mouth.
Yeah, the thing she learned from the first time.
Right in the kisser.
Pow, right? But look at that.
Ultraviolet down.
Down. You can see the fatigue on her.
Oh, no, that will not be good, but she misses the kick. Ultraviolet looking to pick up the pieces. No, Callie Hart.
Out the back. Went for it. Oh, are we going to see?
No, the electric chair.
Old school. I like it.
There you go. Callie Hart brings her up, puts her down, but gets booted off.
Now Ultraviolet back on her feet.
What is she doing?
She is pandering.
Ultraviolet.
Nobody's going for you.
Finish the job, Ultraviolet. You got to put her out.
Look at this. Getting ready and slams her, grabs her by the hair, and slams her into the mat.
Ultraviolet looking, no! You see, bloody. If she would have got away from the corner and put the hurting on Callie Hart, she may have just put her away.
Look at that, snaps the arm over her shoulder.
Ooh, and a judo throw by Callie Hart.
Back in control here. Can Callie Hart do what needs to be done to win?
And a snap DDT. Snap DDT bounces the head off of Ultraviolet.
And look at this. You see that cartwheel, moonsault there.
Oh, once again, she lands all of it, and Ultraviolet may be out here. 1, 2, 3. Callie Hart
picking up the first win in the showcase on the pay-per-view. Wow.
If that is the way to bring yourself back into your A game, this has to be it. She took out an in-game competition. Ultraviolet, she put her out, and it was with that cartwheel moonsault. Callie Hart is here, and she's here to stay.
Look at that, showing the world that a little bit of rebranding, a little bit of re-imaging, and you can come back a winner.
You come back, you reinvent yourself, and you are back into the mix, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at
that is a cotton candy mix, if I do say something. So
I love cotton candy.
You know that mystery Airhead? It was like that flavor.
It was incredible. I like your sense of humor, man, but I like that flavor too.
As Callie Hart is wild, ladies and gentlemen. She's excited. I'm excited for her. She's back in the win column. She's here. You know what? She's here to stay.
Screw it. Send her an invite. Bring her out to the booth.
Callie Hart looking like she's ready to go again. Sorry, miss. No double duty. No double duty.
Well, maybe some double duty.
And here we go. As we move on to the tag team of the night, we all know how me and Mr. Winters feel about this team over here. Nova, you know, they were a little bit on the disrespectful side. But we came to an agreement. Stay the hell out of my office.
Yeah, stop breaking our stuff.
You need me? Send a fox. As you can see, Nova goes head-to-head against these three men right here. And these three men are nothing to play with. That's Eric Wilde,
Tristan Parker
and Keith Jackson. These guys are gonna go to town on Nova here tonight.
Well, that's what you're hoping. But you can never count out Nova, and you definitely can't count out Jose. Jose will go into this match giving it everything that he's got.
No way.
Everything he's
Jose?
got. The self-proclaimed face of the showcase. Okay, he is here. He is here to make a name for himself. He wants to do that. And I think that he's going to do that here tonight against these three men. Tristan Parker
so?
picking up his first win.
So are we officially hearing Bloody's Dark Horse pick of the night?
Is Mr. Jose. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Eric Wilde. I like Tristan Parker. I like Keith Jackson. These three men have already made their own particular claims to fame in the showcase. But Jose has been up there with the rest of them. He's up there every week with the likes of formerly of Showcase Caden Hawk, War Machine. You got taking on TBK.
Actually, a victory over his own teammate. You gotta think that's in the back of Big Daddy's mind.
Absolutely. I mean, what's the chemistry gonna look like knowing that Jose put his own career before that of his comrade? You know, going forward, you gotta wonder, will Jose continue to be a part of Nova, or will he break out as his own man and go for singles gold himself?
Yeah, you know, because that showcase title is looking mighty purty up there. And you got to think Jose feels like he's got to be top gunner up there, picking up these wins in stride, moving forward. Jose may be the next showcase champion, if I do say so myself. Jose has been on a tear. I won't put that behind us. Jose has been on a tear.
Absolutely. Maybe not in his last few matches, but overall as a showcase superstar, he has done more than most.
This six-man tag is going to be good. These three guys right here is something to look forward to because all of these men, in their respective own right, is the future of WGW. But not only in the tag team division, but in singles competition.
But you know what, though? I have a little surprise for you. I got two Dark Horse picks of the night here.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Jose is my pick for the Nova. But on the opposite side, I'm going with my boy Tristan Parker.
Tristan Parker is undefeated here at WGW Showcase, but on the other end, we are getting these guys, and they are coming down to the ring. This is Big Daddy, X Factor, and Jose. This is Nova, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta be honest with you. We need to find out where they shop and never go there.
What do you mean? He gets the girls wild. You see it on his shirt. X Factor there, Big Daddy. These are like his two bodyguards.
I don't know, man.
These are bodyguards that Jose is coming down to the ring with.
You know what, man? I'd rather talk to Rocco James about style personally. That's all I got to say.
Jose, Big Daddy, and X Factor in the ring, ready to get this six-man tag underway.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! These guys are ready. And here comes the man of lightning.
This guy calls himself the main event, and here he is. This is Tristan Parker, ladies and gentlemen.
He says he's here. He picked up his first victory. Very, very close match for his first victory. But I got belief in this guy. I can see this guy going far, and he's bringing the pain.
Are you calling a future showcase champion right here, buddy?
I can see it. Tristan Parker, I can definitely see it. But he's going to be going up against the likes of Jose to try to get it. You know, Jose caliber superstars. You know, you got the people in the main event.
Nero Sin, Robbie Revival,
hashtag 5-0 Nero Sin out here. We got Rocco James.
That is a good thing. That is a good thing to have. But when you were in the main event, bloody, anything can happen. Because when you were in the main event, you have main event caliber fighters going up there with you. Absolutely. So that is any day of the week you could get knocked off. Because WGW superstars are that type. They will knock you out and they will keep you down if they have to.
Here comes the Wild, not the Wild Man, but the Wild, Eric Wilde, making his way to the ring, and he wants to put a hurting on anybody. He's been clamoring for a match. He's been hoping to get into a match with Jose. Unfortunately, that hasn't been going his way. Now he finally has the opportunity to get what he's been asking for. and I think he's gonna do just great here tonight.
Yeah, because his last fight, he picked up a short loss against Jose. Jose has a pinfall victory over Eric Wilde. Eric Wilde wants to come back and redeem himself right here tonight. He wants to pick up a pinfall victory over Jose, and I know it's in his mind. You can see it in his face. He means business here tonight.
Absolutely, and I wish him the best, because you need to mean business going into the pay-per-view. You know, when you're doing a regular show, when you're just coming down and you're not at your best, you know, it's just a show. You know, you can always bounce back, but the pay-per-views is where you make your statements. That's where you tell the world.
Big time players make big time plays, bloody. And at pay-per-views, it gets none bigger, because we have the first ever. No one remembers the second. They always remember the first.
Absolutely.
The first. This is WGW Unchained.
How do you think that I remember the world's greatest wrestling champion since the dawn of WGW? Since its inception, is because big players make big plays.
But that may come to an end this Thursday with my boy Mike Briggs going head-to-head against Edward Davis.
Mike Briggs taking on the champ. And I gotta be honest with you, Mr. Incredible. It's a little bit difficult for me to call that match.
Oh, I can see what you mean by that, having Mike Briggs go head-to-head against Edward Davis. But to tell you the truth, there is nothing in my mind. Mike Briggs may be coming out and putting a world of hurt on Ed Davis, just like Big Daddy here is putting a world of hurt on Tristan Parker.
But I mean, he put a world of hurt on anybody. Do you see how big the guy is?
This guy's putting some world of pain on Tristan Parker. Right now, Tristan Parker with no answer.
Oh, he has an answer. This man is lightning.
Oh, man.
With a nice elbow taking Big Daddy off of his feet.
A little bit of lightning, a little bit of thunder, and puts Big Daddy onto the mat.
But Big Daddy is a big guy. You don't want to...
Oh, he slams him there with an STO.
Dropping all the body.
What is Big Daddy doing? Squeezing the life out of him.
I gotta be honest with you. I really wonder about these guys sometimes.
And there he goes. He's squeezing Tristan Parker in some pain. And look at, you can kind of see he's using the rope as leverage. You're not fooling me. Jarvis, get down there and stop him.
Okay, he said, I guess he heard you because he broke the hold. And look at the kick to the chest. Big Daddy picking up Tristan Parker here, sending him into the corner, a place you do not want to be at.
And Tristan Parker
not having it, and sends him away from his corner.
What is he doing here?
What is he doing? No fear.
In that corner.
Moonsault.
Oh, and he lands it.
Down.
Tristan Parker.
And here comes Wilde.
Eric Wilde in the ring. Big Daddy in a world of pain.
Can these guys have the chemistry to pull off a win here? Look at this. A dragon sleeper and suplex there. Taking Big Daddy down before he exits the ring.
Tristan Parker,
whoa,
he's got some strength, but he needs to get out of the ring for Jarvis kicks him out.
Get out of the ring, Tristan. Get out of the ring. This is not the place to be here.
Almost got a disqualification there, but Big Daddy now hits him with a big right hand. Eric Wilde goes up, and a fall-away slam. No, a world's strongest slam by Big Daddy.
And here comes X Factor. Now Big Daddy's going to try to do a little bit more damage. No, he doesn't.
Oh, he sneaks out of the ring.
Plays by the rules. And went for a spear there, but gets caught up by X Factor and gets hit with an elbow to the forearm.
Oh, and a kick right to the back. Eric Wilde in some pain right now, and the head scissors with the elbows.
Look at that, dropping the elbows on the head of Eric Wilde, and X Factor in control of the match here.
X Factor may just be the tallest man in this fight here tonight.
Oh, what a girly move, man! We just saw them do that to Callie Hart. Don't use girl moves in your arsenal. That's a man. You're fighting. That's a man.
It's all about getting the job done, bloody. And you can see him drop the knee to the back of X Factor. X Factor in a world of pain. Eric Wilde looking to put some hurt on him now.
Drags the big man back to the center of the ring and drops that elbow right in the heart.
Eric Wilde needs to keep X Factor down, because if not, he'll get tossed over just like that.
Nice shoulder toss by X Factor as he starts to build momentum. And again, Eric Wilde
stops him short with that European uppercut. But no, X Factor back in the driver's seat. Gets him in the corner. No!
Eric Wilde coming out the corner there, went for a knee but didn't get it.
And a tilt-a-whirl
slam. Like I told you before, when X Factor took on EAG, the man is a big guy.
He's huge.
A lot of people seem to underestimate his size, but this guy easily like 6'5".
Definitely, and 7 feet with the hair. And you can see him, he gets him up to his feet unwillingly and picks him up. And this may be an air ride. It is an air ride.
Takes Eric Wild down. Will he go for the cover? No, he does not. He picks him right back up to his feet to send him to the dogs.
And there he goes. He is in the Nova corner, and they separate.
Nice.
Give him his space.
Tree of woe. And Eric Wild is in a bad place here.
He starts choking the life out of Eric Wild there, and that is not what you want to be. This right here is what Nova is good at, and that is cutting half of the ring and leaving it in the Nova side.
Absolutely. Look at this. Look at this. X Factor in complete control. Dropping the elbow on the face of Eric Wild. He needs to tag in his partners.
He's putting a hurting on Eric Wild right now. Eric Wild back into his feet, but no gets caught, and he gets caught into an Alabama slammer.
Man, and you can see his head bounce off the ropes as he came down.
And he's looking to do some more damage. Not over with him just yet. Into the corner.
And here comes the Wild Man.
Jose is in against Eric Wild.
Look at this, look at this. Going for a powerbomb into a neck breaker. And man, he is
putting him out.
He may be down for the count here.
And the bleach is clear, ladies and gentlemen.
One. Oh, not even a one.
Jarvis needs to take back control because the bleachers is
Send
cleared.
everybody out. Everybody out of the ring. Jarvis, do your job.
Jose goes over. No.
Went for a 450 and doesn't get it.
But back onto his feet. Eric Wild just taking too much pain, not able to dish out the damage he needs to get done. And Jose.
Now Jose trying to grab the leg, unable to though.
I think he feels like Eric Wild is playing possum, and he is nervous about Tristan Parker, but no, finally dishes out the nerves and then goes after him, but still gets him.
Look at this, look at this. Oh, and takes down the Wild Man. Tag your partners, Eric Wild. Don't be stubborn.
Looking to dish out the damage. The Wild Man in a world of pain. This is the man he wanted to fight.
Here's the kick.
And kicks the grease out of Jose's hair.
Turns them over, goes for the cover.
The bleach is clear. 1, 2, just a 2. Man,
his teammates had the right idea. Immediately ran into the ring to try to stop X Factor.
Oh, and a springboard frog splash. But you gotta think, Eric Wild wants this victory over Jose so badly. He wants to erase that loss he has over him. And this may be the way to do it. But Eric Wild in a world of pain right now.
And look at this.
And
sending him back to the world you don't want to be in.
Definitely not. And he drops him right there with a reverse DDT.
You can see the damage that has been done to Eric Wild, and he needs to tag his teammate.
He may be going for it now.
That's exactly what he's doing.
And
here comes
Jackson.
Keith
Jackson in. And a DDT just to exit the ring.
Now Jarvis having a hard time keeping these guys in check. All these guys have some pretty big egos for showcase superstars. So it's going to be interesting to see how good Jarvis can do in this situation.
I'm telling you, man, they know they need these egos. They want to be in the main roster. They want to show out. They want people to remember the name. And Jose wants out in a big way. So he tags in Big Daddy.
Jackson makes his way back to his feet and wins the grapple against Big Daddy and trips him up.
A drop toe hold by Keith Jackson.
Ain't no better weapon than your own weight used against you.
That's definitely true. And he kicks him right in the hamstring.
In control here, and Big Daddy was actually the most fatigued of the 3 guys here.
Oh, and a cross-arm DDT!
Beautifully executed. And look at Keith Jackson showing the crowd what he's about. I love Keith Jackson.
Keith Jackson is definitely a game competitor. And he goes straight for the leg of the big man. That's how you keep a big man down. That is keeping a big man down one-on-one.
Keith Jackson setting him up for a maneuver here.
Gets him up.
And look at X Factor trying to break it up.
Brainbuster!
Brainbuster taking Big Daddy down. Drags him back to the center of the ring.
Will it be over? Here he goes. Jarvis is down. The bleach is clear.
Oh, no.
They knocked down Jarvis.
Jarvis is down and out.
Tristan Parker, that may be a costly mistake.
Man, that could cost you the match right here, my friend.
And X Factor looking to go back into the ring. He needs to get out of the ring.
Dropping the elbows on the top of the head of Big Daddy. And it looks like they're wearing the big man down first, which is a very smart move.
It definitely is, but he comes back with a European uppercut.
And Keith Jackson completely unfazed by it, winning the grapple.
Oh, but no, gets caught into the
But
corner.
Big Daddy trying to do his best to get out of a bad situation here. Look at this, look at this. Oh, hooks the arms here.
What is this? Oh, he slams him.
I know he gave him a little bit of a kiss there too. I don't know.
I say it was a headbutt.
If you say so. That kind of headbutt, I ain't never seen that headbutt done like that.
And a bonsai drop. No!
Oh,
Shades of the late, great Yokozuna. And a big body splash. This is a big guy, man. 1, 2. No!
And again, they stopped Jarvis's count.
And Jose taking it to Tristan Parker before he makes it way back into the corner.
This time, Keith Jackson's the one with the reversal here and goes for a big maneuver. Look at this. Oh, big
face smasher.
Takes him off of his feet. That's
Big
the biggest
man
face
is
smasher
down.
I've ever seen. Goes for the cover
Big
here.
man is
And
down.
Tristan Parker,
1,
gotta give the man
2.
credit.
Oh, X Factor breaks it up.
You gotta give Tristan Parker credit, man. The guy knows when to jump into the ring for his teammate.
He definitely does. And
Can't
this
say-
guy's a singles competitor.
Well, just because you're a singles competitor doesn't mean that you don't want to win your tag matches.
Ooh, and a DDT by Keith Jackson.
You can see Jarvis having a hard time containing Nova in that corner there.
Definitely is. And you can see that Eric Wilde didn't move a muscle when they went in to break the count.
1,
and there he goes now.
2.
But no, Big Daddy breaks it at 2.
Now, you can see that Keith Jackson's going to have to drop a big maneuver here. But look at Big Daddy fighting out of the grapple there in a big left hand.
Yeah, you can't count out Big Daddy. Big Daddy, the shape of this man, he keeps the heart, man. The heart stays.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh,
big,
man.
humongous splash by the big man, Big Daddy.
Sends him into the corner and trying to get a tag that he desperately needs.
Back into the Nova corner, and no!
Again, Keith Jackson doing his very best to keep him out in the ring.
But not fast enough. Oh, he is fast enough, and a Northern Light suplex!
Would have went for the cover, but his foot was in the ropes.
The ring awareness.
Good ring awareness from Keith Jackson there, paying attention to his
Surroundings. And a big knee to the back of the head of Big Daddy. And Big Daddy's been taking a lot of pain here tonight.
Absolutely. And it's a good thing that that Eric Wilde got out of the ring when he did, because, man, it looks like Big Daddy filled that position for him.
Definitely has, and you can see that Big Daddy in a world of pain, and maybe eating that cross-arm DDT. Keith Jackson is putting a world of hurt on him.
Look at this.
No, goes and panders to the crowd.
Hanging out with the teammates, and you can see Big Daddy trying to work his way back to his corner, going for a tag.
That may have been a bad idea for Keith Jackson.
And he lured him. It was bait. It was bait.
And he gets him into the ropes. And a drop toe hold and a big elbow by X Factor, putting the exclamation point on Keith Jackson. Keith Jackson needs to stay down because this is not going to be good.
Now X Factor. Oh!
The spear. The spear by X Factor.
That team is in the ring.
And Nova here to clear the side. Here he goes. 1, 2. No, Keith Jackson breaks at 2. Man, that was close.
Look at this. Look at this. We got X Factor setting them up again.
Get another spear. Another spear.
Spears.
And the Nova still in the corner, breaking it up. Jarvis gets down. Will he count it? 1, 2, just a 2.
Jarvis is distracted with these men who will not go back to their corners.
And he needs to get in the correct position. Jarvis is a senior official. He needs to look at the shoulders, make sure they are down.
Look at this power bomb, and ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the
1, 2.
special.
No, he gets kicked out at 2.
And somebody's gonna have to help Jarvis here, man. He is having a hard time.
These guys just don't give any cares about the referee. This guy's an official, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to
respect him.
He needs to call it down the middle, and you guys are making it difficult.
Keith Jackson's doing everything possible. Oh, but gets caught with the clothesline. And look at this. Look at the X Factor tagging Big Daddy back in. I don't know how wise that might be though, because as soon as he gets back onto his feet, Big Daddy gets tossed into the corner.
Keith Jackson has definitely had Big Daddy's number, but may be a turn of events right here, right now. And no, the big bonsai drop from the top.
Somebody save him.
Shake the ropes, Tristan. Shake the ropes, Tristan. No.
Oh, and dropping down. Go for the cover.
1, 2. Just a 2.
Holy. It's part of my first year, but holy Holy hell. How did he get his shoulder up with that big man on top of him?
Keith Jackson is broken in half, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to see what his insides look like in just a few seconds. But Big Daddy just mad and going straight after Eric Wilde.
What's going on here? Big Daddy attacking Eric Wilde, and you can see Keith Jackson like very, very worried for his comrade here. And look at this, choking.
He's choking the life out of him. Big Daddy. Something struck a nerve, and he's going straight after Eric Wilde.
Very uncalled for, and now Keith Jackson into the corner of Nova.
But no, boots away. Keith Jackson, nothing to play with here tonight in a European uppercut.
Look at that. Again, gets sent back into the corner.
Big Daddy wants out in a bad way. But
and
no.
Again, Keith Jackson
scouted him well.
To let him out.
And a big right hand that was unfazed by Big Daddy.
Look at this, look at this. Turns him over, and now Big Daddy's going to be looking for a big maneuver here.
What will he do?
You can see Big Daddy is exhausted.
And another big kick to Keith Jackson.
Check from Big Daddy and a jab and an uppercut.
Keith Jackson fighting for his life.
But a cradle.
No way.
Here we go.
This is probably the biggest cradle I've ever seen.
Oh, and Tristan Parker does what he needs to do to save his teammate. Man, Tristan Parker is one of the more electrifying individuals, man. He needs to get back into this ring.
He definitely does, as he went in there and just dropped the Russian leg sweep on Big Daddy. Big Daddy hurt.
And Keith Jackson is not at 100% either.
Not even close.
He needs to either end this match or tag in Mr. Tristan Parker. If he does not do that, this could cost him if he makes a mistake.
Definitely a big way.
As you can see, it doesn't take much to lose the momentum in a match here. And here goes Keith Jackson again back into that corner.
And Jose is in probably the freshest man in this matchup here tonight.
Oh, and a big cross body taking Keith Jackson down. Puts him back down to the mat and hooks the leg here.
And gets him down. 1, 2. Just a two.
Keith Jackson showing an insane amount of durability.
As you can see, Eric Wilde went straight for Jose. And there they go. They're next to each other, but he needs to get back into the corner.
And a frog splash from the apron. Tristan Parker is down, and Jarvis is definitely attending to him, making sure he gets back to his corner before he continues following the match.
Definitely does. And Keith Jackson trying to fight his way out, but nowhere near the corner. And you can see how Nova just cuts off the ring. Keith Jackson has been nowhere near his teammates. And and a big power slam off for the top.
Cover.
Jose gets down. 1, 2, 3. Not too bad. Not too bad by Nova. As X Factor still putting a hurt on Eric Wilde. They're putting a hurt on these guys.
And let me tell you, man, Jose, as I stated, the dark horse pick of the night, Jose picking up the victory for his team. But man, did I call it when I said Tristan Parker was the one to watch out for? This man had the ring awareness, had the smarts, knew when to jump in to save his teammate. And unfortunately, Nova had the same mentality and was able to stop Tristan Parker every single time he got close to breaking up the count.
Definitely did, but give kudos to Keith Jackson, because he was in there with the likes of Big Daddy, X Factor, and Jose. They're the more experienced tag team. They cut the ring off. He was nowhere near his teammates for almost 80% of this matchup. They knew what they was doing. Nova picks up the victory.
Absolutely. And I mean, they couldn't have done it. I feel like they couldn't have done it if it wasn't for that man right there in the black and pink chaps, my friend. Jose comes in, the freshest man. And you know what it is? What you gotta wonder is, Jose didn't come in very often. And when he did, he was always the freshest man. Well, you gotta wonder if he knew that to stay out, not to let himself be worn out too much. Going forward, that's a smart mentality to have.
He is. He definitely is. And you will see the debut of Luke Flatters here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And he will be taking on the likes of this huge man, Mr. Troy Winters.
And Troy Winters is here. He's making a re-emergence. He's been doing everything necessary to get into this pay-per-view. And Mr. Brady gave him the match that he wanted. He is in the pay-per-view. He is mid-card, and he is getting ready to put a hurting on Luke Flatters. but I have a very, very serious doubt in my mind that Mr. Flatters is about to allow that to happen.
I cannot wait, because Luke Flatters goes one-on-one with Troy Winters. No relation with Mr. Winters. He wants me to let that be known. Troy Winters, Luke Flatters. I hear a lot of buzz on Luke Flatters. Luke Flatters is a demolition in the independent scene, taking on the likes of newcomers all over the world and coming out with victories. But here he is, making his in-ring debut here at WGW Unchained.
WGW is always looking for the hottest free agents at all times, ladies and gentlemen. If you know a friend, tell them to tell a friend, and then have those friends buy the other guy's dinner because they told them about the world's greatest wrestling promotion, so that we can continue to grow and build the greatest roster going forward.
Here we go. Coming out first, this is the monster of the man. This is Troy Winters, ladies and gentlemen.
And look at this, man. A big individual. And you know, I would actually like to see a match between this guy and Nero Sin, to be honest with you.
I don't know. Troy Winters didn't have
Actually,
a good outing.
I think he did fight Nero Sin.
We would have to look back in the record books, but I do remember Troy Winters copping a big loss in his last outing, and it may have been.
No. It was never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really gotta stop doing the drinking alcohol.
And there you go. As Troy Winters warms up, bounces off the ropes, showing the strength, and ready to go here tonight.
And this man is ready to fight. He is here. Look at Troy Winters pandering to the crowd, and the crowd seems to be behind him. So it's good to see that the crowd likes some people.
This is the first time seeing this man right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not sign bums. This man right here, Luke Flatters, is coming out, and he is coming out strong.
And this is the man. Troy Winters, I don't know how you're going to fare against this guy, but going into it, I don't see you having a very easy match.
Luke Flatters has been killing the independent scene, making his way here, making his debut at Unchained, and I cannot wait to see what this man dishes out when he's in the square circle, because now you have the TV time.
Look at the crowd, man. Did you hear the pop? They are excited for this man right here.
We have true fans here at WGW. They know good talent when they see it. They know it. And Luke Flatters makes his way into the ring. You can see that malicious walk when he comes down. He is ready to dish out some pain.
As long as he's maliciously getting ready to kick some ass, I have no problem with the malicious walk.
And there he goes, and you can see him. But in his head, in the back of his mind, he's got to look at this guy. Look at him. Look at Troy Winters. See the size of this man, and definitely might be a little bit intimidated.
I mean, he's an intimidating individual. You don't just walk into a ring with guys the size of The Rock, guys the size of Batista and Brock Lesnar, and not be intimidated. I mean, you gotta outthink them. You gotta outsmart them. You gotta outspeed them. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I'm going with it. And if you can do that, if you can stay on top of them one step ahead and dodge their maneuvers and just kind of bounce back on your feet and continue your onslaught, you can beat those big guys, but only if you follow that strict guideline. You got to stay one step ahead.
You definitely do. You definitely do. As you can see that Mr. Luke Flatters is here, and he knows that he's in this thing for the long run. He wants to go after, and he wants to make a name for himself, because everyone remembers the first, like I said earlier here tonight.
And Jarvis has rung the bell. I'm glad to see Jarvis is okay, because man, he had a rough match that last
He
one.
definitely
and
doesn't.
Belly to belly, over the top.
He is coming out strong here tonight and drops the knee on the chest of Troy Winters.
Look at this. But Troy Winters not having any of that too long.
Clothesline.
And that clothesline nearly took his head off. You can see that Troy Winters is going to be a tough competitor.
As he tries to rip the leg out of his socket, and you can see it, but there's a big target on Troy Winters, if I do say so myself. And it is that red knee brace that he has right there. will Luke Flatters be that type of man to go after the injured knee of Troy Winters.
If it got my career forward, I would do it.
And
Look
there
at that.
you go.
Dodges the big boot.
Look at
torture
that.
rack.
Into a Blue Thunder bomb. Luke Flatters out here, ladies and
Showing
gentlemen.
no fear and showing the strength, baby. You guys got free tickets to the gun show.
And there he goes, dropping the leg on the arm of Troy Winters.
And look at you. Luke Flatters is staying on top of
And
him.
a belly-to-back suplex and sending him around.
Continuing an onslaught, and it's like he heard me as he was walking down to the ring. Is he wearing a headset or something?
I don't know, but he hits the moonsault there. Not too many people land that maneuver, let me just say.
Look at this. Troy Winters scoops the leg back on his feet, and now we're going to try to build some momentum in his favor.
I can definitely see it. Troy Winters is nothing to play with. As you can see,
Big.
as huge as he is.
Big neck break, all that upper body strength on the pressure in the neck there.
Oh, and did you see how he forced it going the other way? Necks are not supposed to go that way. And I thought we were going to see it once again,
wow.
but a big right hand to the ear.
Look at this. And are we going to see another one?
No,
he starts to crank the neck again. But this time Luke Flatters fights out with the big right hand to the gut there.
And what will he do? No, he gets a snap nair.
Didn't win the grapple there.
And another
punch to the head. And a kick to the back.
That right there is a punch to the medulla oblongata. And there he goes. He's going to break his back, make him humble, but no.
With the foot under the rope. Good ring awareness from Luke Flatters to get out of that predicament right there.
And a leg drag by Luke Flatters. And he goes for the cover. I'm sorry, my boy. You're not fooling me.
2.
Troy Winters kicks out of that with ease.
Gets the 2 count, though. Gets the 2 count.
And
now
there he goes,
dropping
head
the elbows
scissors
to the top of the head.
Right. Did you see the point of his elbow hit the forehead of Troy Winters?
That's why if I was doing something like that, I'd wear spikes on my elbow.
And you can see Luke gets hit with a face smasher and a big boot.
This time Luke Flatters does not dodge the big boot.
Luke Flatters got flattened out, my friend. and he's stretching up the arm out of his socket there.
Here we go. Troy Winters dishing out the damage, in control of the match.
And this
look at this.
This is the difference. This is the difference right there.
Sit down powerbomb from Troy Winters from the ground.
The size of this man is the complete difference.
And look at this German suplex.
Oh no, he's staying on.
He is taking him to Suplex City.
And
my
there he
boy.
goes. Once again for the third one. Death comes in threes and soda suplexes, as we saw right there. Troy Winters looking to pick up a victory over Luke Flatters. Spoil the debuting.
Look at this, sniping each individual body part here.
Yep. Oh, in the chest once again. Oh, in the face. That is not the place you want to end it up.
Is what I like to call ruthless.
Yes. And he goes right after the arm once again.
Trying to yank the arm out of the socket there. Showing no remorse here against Luke Flatters.
Oh, and another deadlift power bomb. Oh, man. With the cover here. Luke Flatters may be out. Jarvis hits 2, but no, not a 3.
Flatters able to kick out of that maneuver at the very end there. Very, very near fall. But I think that this one might be the end.
This is the end of Luke Flatters as he goes up and he's going straight back down, ladies and gentlemen, with that head kick. Shades of Mr. Aaron Cruz.
Turns him over to hook the leg, and there he does.
Game, set, match. No! That is a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen.
Flatters kicking out. Don't flatter yourself, my boy.
And there he goes with the neck crank once again, but Luke powers out of it with the right hand.
Look at this.
Puts him above the shoulders.
And this time,
no, catches the elbows.
You can see he was every intention of dropping this man.
And what was he going for there? It looked like he was going for a standing Hurricane Rana, but gets caught.
Suplex. That's what he's going for.
And Troy, boots him off. Boots him off. Luke Flatters back in it.
Can Luke Flatters build the momentum that he needs to win this match? And look at that, a forearm.
And another
forearm. Look at this.
On the Pele kick.
Pele kick. Taking Troy Winters off of his feet.
This is not the time. Not the time.
He's not showboating. He's taking a breather.
You could have took a breather in the corner without resting your feet. And Luke Flatters going to town on him now.
stomping away at Mr. Winters. No
Oh,
relation.
gets caught.
Going for a
Up
suplex
and
here.
down.
Knee
No.
to the top of the head. From
Reverses.
Luke Ladders. What are we seeing here?
Into a neck breaker. Yes, he gets
drops
it.
the neck breaker, but he is holding on here
Oh,
into a submission.
gets
Will
him
he
down.
tap?
Dead
Will he
center.
tap?
Dead center of the ring. Troy
There's nowhere
Winters
to go.
Jarvis.
There's nowhere to go.
asking all the right questions. He taps out.
Luke Ladders taps out Winters.
Comeback of the
gentlemen.
century.
Talk about a comeback. Luke Ladders picking up the victory over Troy Winters.
Don't
Oh,
call it a
man.
comeback.
Oh,
Luke
man.
Flatters comes out strong and taps out Mr. Troy Winters in his debuting. I like what I see. You have just caught the fan here tonight, Luke Flatters.
Luke Flatters debut against Troy Winters picks up the biggest victory ever that I think I've ever seen in a pay-per-view. This man comes out, first time ever, is getting dominated by the bigger man and pulls out that submission maneuver. I'm gonna have to ask him what he calls that. But man, it came out of nowhere. It was ruthless, it was vicious, and Troy Winters had nowhere to go, had no choice but to tap.
He needs to call that out, like pulling it out of your ass. That's the only thing I can really say about it, because he pulled it out and he put him away. Troy Winters, congratulations to Mr. Luke Flatters. This was a great match.
And this man, the crowd is going crazy. They loved it. Man, I really wasn't expecting him to just pull out a victory like that.
Luke
Man.
Flatters, you have just gained some momentum. Keep it going, my friend. Keep it going. Luke Flatters picks up a great victory here tonight against some game competition.
I am a fan.
Troy Winters is nothing. Nothing to sleep on.
Normally, I'm not a big fan of the face paint gimmick, but man, he pulls it off well. His maneuvers were fast and quick and effective. And man, that finisher, man, I think that finisher rivals the execution.
Oh, you know what?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say.
Speaking of which, Mr. Crimson X, you will be defending your hardcore title at the Great War against RTB. That was a match you called for. Mr. Winters wanted me to tell you that you are getting him. You are getting RTB at the Great War. That is a good one to watch.
Absolutely.
And this is a little bit of a taste of that hardcore match between those two, because this right here is AJ Storm versus Mario Maretto in a no holds barred match.
Well, I can see how that would be a good match, but I gotta be honest with you, and I'm gonna be a little bit biased on this one. I got Storm, hands down. The man is a monster. He's picked up victories in singles and tag competition. He has an astounding moveset. He has an extreme amount of stamina, and I see AJ Storm picking up the victory here tonight.
I can see Storm picking up the victory, but there's just one thing, my friend. One thing that you are missing out on, and that is the expectations of someone you never seen before, because you have never seen Mario in action, and Mario is a beast. Mario versus AJ Storm is a great matchup, and you will be there, and you may just be eating your words here tonight, Bloody.
Well, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but somebody will definitely prove me wrong.
AJ Storm making his way into the first ever WGW pay-per-view for the showcase Unchained.
I think he's having a bit of a wardrobe malfunction there. Oh, no, he's good. He is good, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, he's good.
AJ Storm in the ring here tonight, ready to showcase his skills once again.
Look at that.
At Unchained.
Something I'm starting to think. I'm starting to wonder. Maybe I'm missing out on something. I didn't get a memo. A lot of people come down wearing gas masks. I'm starting to worry.
It stinks in the back.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I guess if you're coming out of the shower or something like that, it would make sense.
There you go, AJ Storm. Bringing it out. Ready to go. And he is here to spoil the debuting of Mario Maretto.
Look at this. Waiting around. Mario Maretto making his entrance to the ring. You know, it reminds me of the IWF's Tommy St. Patrick.
Oh, you know what? That it does look like Tommy St. Patrick. You gotta think Mario in his way to the ring. He is ready. He's happy, ladies and gentlemen. But you can see in his face how it changes when he gets closer to the square circle. He's ready to put on a world of pain on AJ Storm.
If he could pick up a victory over AJ Storm, I salute you, my good sir. Because AJ Storm is probably going to be the toughest opponent to debut against here tonight.
Definitely.
And I thought it would probably be Troy Winters, but Luke Flatters flat out proved me wrong. And you see what I did there?
I can definitely see what you did there.
He flatters out proved. All right, you know what?
AJ Storm versus Mario, and we're going right here, right now, and they meet in the square circle. He comes out with a famous that puts AJ Storm on the mat.
And wow, look at this.
And a Gator lock.
Gator don't play that, ladies and gentlemen.
And a cross face at the end.
Are we really seeing AJ Storm being dominated at the gate? I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, man, you sleep on someone and they make you pay.
I don't sleep on anybody. I sleep in my bed.
And there he goes. Head scissors and another third elbow to the forehead of AJ Storm.
Look at that knee to the back there. And an Irish whip to AJ Storm. Oh, went for the elbow but misses, and AJ Storm.
The elusiveness of AJ, and AJ catches him there, and a hip toss.
Nice hip toss to get back into the match here.
AJ Storm in control now, but no, and a double leg takedown by Mario.
And now AJ Storm fighting a big left hand to the sternum of Mario.
Turns over into a DDT.
Oh,
no, Northern Light suplex.
Light.
But his legs are under the rope.
No,
but
Jarvis
he goes.
had to check. Jarvis had to check.
Yeah, I think he forgot it was a no holds barred match.
And what is going on here? I know, right? What happened?
There he goes, and a scissor kick.
A scissor kick taking AJ Storm down. And look at this, going up to the top rope.
AJ Storm in a world of pain, not able to get his bearings,
but misses that elbow drop from the top rope. We keep telling people that
and a Urinaga.
Oh man, taking him down. And now AJ Storm to the outside and doing what he needs to do.
Definitely needs to do, because he hasn't been able. No, gets caught.
The chair gets caught.
The strength behind this man.
And Mario gets out.
And
look at
another
this.
Urinaga on the chair.
The legs of the chair is digging into the back of Mario.
Oh, that is not the place that you want to land. And there he goes. He gets caught and into the collarbone. Are those elbows getting driven too?
Look at this. Up to the second rope here. AJ Storm getting ready for...
No, he misses.
And the head bounces off the chair.
That is karma, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and look at that. The mean kick. The shin kick to the back of AJ Storm.
Oh, and he drops the elbow. No, misses.
Doesn't get it, though.
The elusiveness.
Sternum.
And a package power driver.
Oh, no.
Oh, just barely misses the chair.
Just missed it, ladies and gentlemen.
And a kick to the wrist. And AJ Storm goes for the cover. 1, 2. Almost spoiled the debuting of Mario.
Yeah, Mario's doing very, very good. A lot better than I expected.
And he hulked up. And he gets him above the shoulders. And he drives him to the man. F5 on the chair.
He just F5'd this man on a chair.
Mario coming out of the gate strong.
Look at this. Look at this. And now Mario setting up for a big maneuver here.
Put him away.
It could be over as quickly as it started, my friend.
And what are we seeing here?
A tombstone
on the chair. On the steel chair.
He is out, ladies and gentlemen.
1, 2. Just the 2. I can't believe he kicked out of that.
How the hell is that even possible?
That is muscle memory, my friend. He is out. This is Dream Street.
Either that or he has a metal plate in his head and he didn't feel a thing.
AJ Storm is on Dream Street, ladies and gentlemen.
And look at this.
And he gets him up above the shoulders. He's trying to fight back. Oh, and a flapjack onto the chair.
They're using that chair like professionals.
And there he goes. AJ Storm gets him up again.
Roll.
Package. No, in a super kick.
Takes Mario down.
Knocking the blue eyes out of him. And AJ Storm in the knee.
I had a blue eyes once.
White Dragon?
Yeah.
And there he goes in a boot to the back. Gets him above, but no. And drives the shoulder.
Sends him back into the mat. And this time he goes for the cover.
One. Just a
one.
count. He needs to do, I don't know. I can say more damage, but he's been pulling it out.
And a big left hand to get back into control of the match. AJ Storm sends him into the corner and turns him. Oh, no.
Nope. Bringing him up to the top.
Well, that chair is looming.
I'm telling you, man. They know how to use it.
That chair is looming.
No way. No way. He does a burning hammer.
Go!
A burning hammer on the steel chair.
And hooks the leg.
Here he goes. 1, 2. Just a 2.
How in the world are these guys kicking out?
They do not want to lose in the pay-per-view.
Goodness.
Man, this is brutal. I've never seen a chair get used this much.
This is absolutely insane. And look at this.
And flipping power driver.
Shades of the diamond right there. Shades of the diamond. Will he go for the cover? He does.
He does go for the cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Mario gets the shoulder up. Will not get put to bed just yet.
Oh my goodness.
AJ Storm looking to go to the top now. And a frog splash, and he lands it. Mario may be out. Mario may be out.
This man has survived the burning hammer and that power driver.
And misses the steel chair shot.
Oh, and again went for the steel chair shot, but didn't get it.
Oh, and a roll up. A roll up. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Mario kicks out.
And look at the crowd. They're going crazy. But this time.
Still misses. The elusiveness and the strength.
And he drives the chair into the face of AJ Storm.
But gets caught with the elbow. Oh! And a flipping neck breaker.
Will it be a sour debut for Mario?
And no, he hits him with a face smasher there.
Mario
gets caught.
again,
another roll up. Here he goes. 1, 2. Just a 2 kicking out. You can see it in his eyes. He knew he needed to get out of that.
Oh, man.
And AJ Storm looking to put him away right now.
Look at this. Look at this.
Puts him up into a suplex power bomb.
Pop-up sit-down power bomb, my friend.
There he goes once again. 1, 2. Just a 2. Man. Mario will not get put away.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
They are pulling out the stops. AJ goes up to the top, calling for Mario to get to his feet. Hits him with the no. He misses the flying elbow.
Look at that. Mario on his feet, in control. And now AJ Storm.
Oh, and the Hell's Gate. The Hell's Gate.
Will we see another submission? Will we see another submission?
No. He fights out of it with a big right hand.
Give him a little bit of a Charlie horse in the thigh there.
You know what? He should have never ate that popcorn. And he gets him up above the shoulders on another suplex.
He get caught on the ropes there. Goes for the cover.
AJ Storm 1 out. 2. Just a 2. Man, I thought that was going to be 3. You can see it, man. You can see it that he wanted to put him away. AJ Storm going after cover, after cover, after cover. He wants out.
And look at this. Look at this. There's that tombstone.
Another tombstone.
There's a tombstone.
Gets it.
Goes for the cover.
It may be out for
Laying to
AJ.
rest. 1, 2.
Just a 2. AJ still in it. But not a, oh no. The equalizer. No, he misses.
AJ Storm misses the chair shot. And now AJ Storm drives the chair into the face of Mario.
And a half full Nelson into a neck breaker, but barely misses the chair.
The chairs had more cameos in this match than anybody else.
2.
Just a 2 count.
They are using the chair more than the audience in the crowd. And the elbows to the collarbone.
And then this might not be good for Mario. He may have given everything he's had.
And once again sends him up and on another suplex.
This is a bad place for Mr. Mario to be.
Oh, and an STO. STO by Mario sends him up to his feet.
This could be the first loss for AJ Storm here in WGW.
And what will he do in that 5? Yes, he does.
Oh, man.
With the fatigue.
You can see the damage done to Mario as well, though. He goes for the cover right away.
Will he put him out?
1, 2, just a 2.
Mario and AJ may be making a case for fight of the night tonight.
And look at this. Mario might be getting ready for one final tombstone.
Gets him up once again and right on top of the chair.
Oh, man. It is over.
Gotta be it.
This is it.
Has to be it.
1, 2, 3.
What did you say, Bloody? What were you saying? Do not count this man out. I will tell you time and time again, do not sleep on a WGW superstar. Mario picks up the victory in devastating fashion with a tombstone to a steel chair to put AJ Storm away.
I mean, he survived one of those. I don't see any individual in their right mind surviving 2 of those. This match was over the second he connected with that tombstone.
AJ and Mario tore the house down in this no-holds-barred match. And man, I'm gonna have to take that chair, bronze it, and hang it up in the office.
One of the best uses of a chair I've seen since sitting down in them. I gotta be honest with you.
Mario and AJ may have just stole the show, and that tombstone is what ended the show for AJ Storm here tonight.
And you can see Double M jumping on the cover as quickly as possible. Both of these men were dishing out damage, going for cover. Dishing out damage, going for cover. And man, both of these guys have kicked out of an insane amount of damage. But there's only so much a man can take. And 2 tombstones on top of a steel chair is going to seal the deal for pretty much anybody.
Anyone in their right mind, I would say. But we are moving on to the co-main event of the evening. This is Calvin Bosshart. This is the Bombshell Kid going one-on-one with the king of the mustache,
Antoine Bradford, ladies and gentlemen. And this is going to be one hell of a match. Look at Bosshart bringing out a new attire, getting ready. You know what? That's what I said with Callie Hart. You reinvent yourself, you change your image a little bit, and you come back stronger, ready for a fight. Boom, 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 ladies and gentlemen.
But you got to also think about it on the other end. Antoine Bradford picking up a loss over Mr. Robbie Revival that I think may have cost him that slot into that 6-man Hell in a Cell tonight for that Showcase title. But these guys are 2 of the top guys in Showcase. That's why they're here. That co-main event spot, and is Calvin Bosshart going against Antoine Bradford.
Calvin Bosshart, man, he's had a rough go of it. Definitely a showman. Definitely has a different approach to his style. But man, I guess he's just had a bad luck of the draw here, because he is the only match he's been able to pick up a victory in was that ladder match against Jose.
Against AJ.
I'm sorry.
AJ Gold. And here we go. Calvin Bosshart going one-on-one with Antoine Bradford. You gotta think one of these guys is picking up a victory and cementing themselves in line for that Showcase title.
That could be that could very well be the case, Mr. Incredible. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But what I can tell you is that Calvin Bosshart is coming down to the ring to put himself in a position for a chance to make a case for Showcase champion. And
Definitely.
You can tell that the Bombshell Kid wants to be the Showcase champion.
I am a fan, Bloody. You know it. Boom! 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 You know Calvin Bosshart is the man here at Showcase, and I cannot wait to see what he does up against this guy right here, Antoine Bradford, because I am also a fan of his.
Oh man, you don't mess with the king of the stash.
The king of the stash.
I gotta be honest with you.
10 times better than the stash that we have over at Live.
We got. well, sir, I will have to disagree.
Say what you was gonna say, Bloody.
Don't
let that mustache guy at Live bother you now.
No, it's not the mustache guy. It's the way you refer to him. I don't like it.
He doesn't wear a crown. You know why? Because he's a self-proclaimed king. This right here is a king. This is the king of the stash.
You don't gotta wear a crown, Mr. Incredible, when you're wearing a belt. Tell me I'm wrong. If you can tell me I'm wrong, I'll take it back.
The king of the stash.
Ah, that's what I thought.
The king of the stash is in the building, taking on Calvin Bosshart here tonight.
And look at this. Here we go. In the ring, ready to go. He makes his way to the ring very quickly, wasted no time, and that's what I like to see.
He fights just as fast. He fights just as fast. This probably will be one of the fastest fights of the night. They are going to go back and forth.
Absolutely. Jarvis has rung the bell, and now these men will meet in the middle.
And Calvin Bosshart starts off strong with a boot to the face. Will he go for the cover?
Be careful.
Oh,
don't damage the mustache.
He should have went for the cover.
And look at this. Look at this. Antoine Bradford. Get ready.
No, gets caught.
Gets caught by TBK.
And a kick to the midsection and a spine buster by TBK. TBK is out the gate ready.
And wasted no time to dish out the damage needed to pick up a victory here tonight. Look at this.
Swinging him over, but no, locks the body. Sends him up once again.
And look at this. Another alley-oop and one more. You gotta wonder, this may not tire TBK out as much as before because he is fighting a guy just as light as he is.
Definitely is.
I'm not saying that any guy is light. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying
Antoine Bradford definitely can make a case for the light heavyweight championship.
I'd like to point out that I'd rather have to pick up an alley-oop somebody like Antoine Bradford instead of somebody like Big Daddy.
As you can see, that Calvin Bosshart goes over in a sling blade.
Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2.
And Calvin Bosshart gets out at, able to go after the cover, but Antoine Bradford kicks out at 2 and dropping the elbows on the collarbone of Antoine Bradford now. And a flying shooting star press off the top.
And Calvin Bosshart in control of this match.
And what will he do? And he hits an elbow.
He's the elbow is what he did right there, Mr. Incredible.
And he drops another elbow on the chest.
Did you see how much height he got on that? The ups are real.
Antoine Bradford looking to dish out some damage, but no. Gets caught in a shoulder check.
Look for the cover. 1.
And a 2 count by Antoine Bradford. Antoine Bradford gets out at 2. And what's he doing now? Dropping another elbow to the chest.
TBK going to the top rope for a big maneuver here. It could be a bad time for Antoine Bradford in the ring.
Antoine Bradford makes his way to his feet. This is not looking good. Sends him over, but gets caught.
Gets caught into a power bomb.
Antoine Bradford showing his strength, and he goes up now.
Showing a little bit of power on his end. And now...
Oh, and a flying leg drop.
Did you see the style and grace?
I couldn't. It happened so damn fast that he just hit it.
TBK getting stomped out here by the king of the stash.
And he hits him with an arm drag there. And TBK in control. Runs over to the ropes. And a hurricane run face first.
Into the mat. He's gonna leave a little bit of a scrape there, my friend.
And a big flying shooting star press off of the top once again.
And look at TBK. Boom, 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 ladies and gentlemen.
Pointing to the ceilings. There is no ceilings for you, young man.
It could be over for Antoine Bradford right here.
And a kick to the midsection. No, and the vertebreaker. We may be seeing it right now. He gets him up and drops him.
Right on the neck. Right on the neck. Hooks the leg.
There he goes once again. 1, 2, 3. No!
Just a 2 count, Mr. Incredible. Just a 2 count.
I got a little ahead of myself, but man, that was good.
And now TBK trying to put him away for good here. Unable to do so with the vertebreaker. And now going... Oh my goodness!
Corkscrew off the top.
This guy's an airplane.
He's going all over the place, but Antoine Bradford fights out and punches him dead in the center of his stomach. and gets him up and on Olympic slam.
Taking him down. And look at that.
Oh,
the
swinging.
king of the stash.
Swinging.
Bringing it around town, my friend.
And gets him up and down with the suplex. Antoine Bradford letting it hang.
And now if he can stay in control of the match for the remainder of it, we might be seeing the stash picking up a victory over the Bombshell Kid.
And a snap nair that puts Calvin Bosshart on his butt. And there he
cranks
goes.
the neck. Cranks the neck, ladies and gentlemen. Will TBK fight out of it? No, he is just going to take it.
And no, goes for the cover, but doesn't hook the leg. May cost him. Yes, it does.
And a shoulder up by TBK remaining in this match.
You can see that they are both been taking a toll on one another. And Antoine Bradford sends him up to his feet in a swinging powerbomb.
Oh, and he's beaten many people with this maneuver.
And there he goes. One, two, just the two.
And you can see needs to build that momentum.
The technique behind that maneuver, not a lot of people see it, because you can see how he takes the arms and actually drives the shoulders down, pinned against the mat. That is a great cover maneuver there by Antoine Bradford.
Man, this is going to be... Oh, look at that. Gets caught into the Irish whip. And
Jarvis
in the way of fire again.
He's fast. He's not that fast now.
But this time it's TBK.
Oh, and a burning hammer.
TBK. It's on.
Driving him down. Antoine Bradford may have broken his neck against the mat.
But he is back on his feet.
And on his feet.
That is a flimsy neck right there, my friend.
And gets him up. TBK may be in a world of pain.
And here it is.
Gets him up. And down. And there he goes with the cover. Jarvis gets down. One, two. Just a two. TBK kicks out at two.
TBK showing the resiliency here, man. He has had a slump, but the man will fight back out of anything until he literally cannot move anymore.
There is nothing bad I can say about TBK. This guy is an animal in the ring, and the resiliency of that man is bar none.
Nice
and here
try.
he goes for the cover.
Nice try.
But he hooked the leg. The hooking of the leg may be it.
And a knee to the back of Antoine Bradford. And you got to give TBK credit, man. But that was a little bit cheap trying to pin him after a scoop of the leg. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, another shooting star press off of the top rope.
Beautifully executed by the Bombshell Kid.
And he's hit all three of them.
Can he do what is necessary? Hit him with another vertebraker. Or are we going to see another burning hammer?
Oh, no. We are seeing this German suplex.
Oh, with the cover.
Slingshot.
With the cover.
And there he goes. One, two, three.
TBK.
No. That is a two. That is a two. Antoine Bradford gets the shoulder up.
Oh, my goodness. Antoine Bradford. What?
That was
he is tough
close.
The man is tough as nails. This Scott.
Oh, and a big boot.
Look at that. Look at that one guy in the everybody's booing. Everybody wants TBK. They want TBK. You can see it in the crowd.
Man, that was so close. I thought that was a 3 count, but the king of the stash manages to break out and drives the elbow to the heart of TBK.
Antoine Bradford doing what he does best.
And swings him over the top.
Shoulder toss. TBK back in control, and again going for a quick cover. He really wants out of that ring.
But then he hooks the leg. That may be it. He almost had him just a second ago.
If TBK can do what he needs to do and hit him with another one of those vertebreakers, I can say with certainty that it may be over for Antoine Bradford.
But it can also be the same if Antoine Bradford is able to get a string of maneuvers and put TBK away. This could be devastating to TBK. Once again, he flies!
And another connected high-risk maneuver from the apron. You know what? I'll say it. I'm going to say it.
Say it.
TBK is the man who can land the most high-risk maneuvers in WGW.
I can definitely see it as Antoine Bradford hits him in the corner and repetitive kicks. And a spinning back kick to the face.
And not continuing to stomp him in the corner. And look at that. Boot to the neck.
Oh, and there he goes, wilding out on the throat of TBK, and look at him just stomping away.
Man, it's gonna be a bad day. Oh no!
Antoine Bradford, takes the
pander.
time.
And nobody's supporting Antoine Bradford. I'm a little surprised.
No one in the crowd has a great ass of a mustache as him, and they are hating my friend. There he goes.
That's what it is, because they can't get themselves that the Antoine Bradford's dollar shaving cream to get your beard down, and it's also doubled as a styler, so you can get your mustache looking like a king.
And I can see it as TBK is looking to put him away once again.
One,
goes for the cover, hooks the leg,
just
but only
two.
gets out at 2.
TBK needs to hit him with the big maneuver, man. These early pins aren't going to do anything here.
What will he do? Oh, he stretches him down.
Going to stomp on that wrist there.
And Antoine Bradford in a very peculiar position and gets stomped out by TBK.
TBK in control, but he needs to put the hurt on Antoine Bradford. Just roll-ups, just quick little pins are not going to be enough to keep the King of Mustache out. You gotta put him away.
You definitely do, and I think TBK is looking to do just that here tonight. But Antoine Bradford fights out of it. Oh, the big baseball slide to the side of the head of TBK, and TBK is in a world of pain right now. And he gets him up.
But no, TBK out the back here. German suplex. Oh, man.
TBK putting some pain on Antoine Bradford and a kick to the face.
This man is showing that he does not want to be considered a loser. He's doing everything in his power, doing anything he can to try to win this match.
And once again, slams him against the buckle and a German suplex.
Oh, with the cover.
Gets him down. Jarvis goes down. 1, 2, 3. He gets it this time.
Picking up the victory here at Unchained.
TBK is in the win column here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He is making a case. He is looking forward and is saying blue and gold, my friend. Blue and gold. That blue and gold says Showcase Champion.
Absolutely. And now TBK, we can see that he is not on top. He did what was necessary because he took out the Mustache King.
The Mustache King, Antoine Bradford, who is no easy task. He was on a roll here at the Showcase. Just came up a little short in his last match and now here tonight, but it's all about bouncing back, just as TBK did here tonight. Bounce back in the win column, and I gotta say it. Boom! 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 TBK goes for the victory, baby.
Bombshell Kid shelling out wins, baby. Making a comeback into the W column here tonight.
That maneuver right there is brutal for anyone. He ricochets them back into the corner, snaps them over, and keeps the held lock into a German suplex. Gets the cover.
A lot of strength to keep that locked in as you're lifting a man, any man, whatever size, over your body to drop him on his neck, to continue to keep that locked in to pick up the victory for the 1, 2, 3. Man, it shows a lot of skill here.
And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is for the first ever WGW Showcase title, and it will be determined in a 6-man Hell in a Cell match. And Bloody, who do we have in it?
Oh my man, we have one of my favorite and most dominant superstars in the Showcase, none other than the War Machine. We have the undefeated and absolutely incredible Rocco James. We have the one of the most skilled individuals in the Showcase, Violet.
And over on this side, we have the undefeated 5-0 Nero Sin. We have the unorthodox, the crazy, the unpredictable Mr. Albert Webb. And my boy with the pork chops, putting that mustache to shame over at WGW Live. This is Robbie Revival, and they are here to make a case for that Showcase title. And you know what that means? Someone's gots to go.
Oh yeah.
Robbie, Nero Sin, Rocco James, War Machine, Violet, Albert Webb, they are going to town. And this town is a Hell in a Cell, ladies and gentlemen.
This match right here is not just a six-man. It's not just a six-man match. This is not just a Hell in a Cell match. This is a 6-man Hell in the Cell for the first ever Showcase Champion match on WGW. And it's happening here tonight in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we got 2 undefeated and 4 incredible superstars fighting in this ring.
Let me tell you, the thing that catches me the most is that Showcase Championship, because everyone remembers the first. No one remembers the second. Everyone remembers Charles B. Everyone remembers Mateo Blade. Everyone remembers Evil Deeds. I'm telling you, man, everyone remembers Rebel.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers Rebel. And everyone remembers Primetime. I'm telling you, man, these are the guys you need to know. They are making history because they are the first ever. Oh, yeah, there's that guy with the mustache.
The first ever WGW Internet Champion.
The guy with the mustache.
The King of Hearts, former leader of the Squadron, the unstoppable and unbeatable, maybe until this Thursday, Edward Davis. You don't just disrespect him.
That guy.
I know you pay everybody here, Mr. Incredible, but you gotta give credit where credit is due, and there ain't no more credit due than with Edward Davis, my boy.
But that's neither here or there. Who will be among the legends, the greatest, the first ever champions? And we will be crowning that right here, right now. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm excited, man.
I know
I've
the
been
fans
looking
are.
forward to seeing who's going to be wearing that blue and gold around the waist.
There's no hashtag and still. There's only hashtag and new. But let us know who is that and new. This is going to be great. I cannot wait. The fans, I know they're out of their seats. I'm out of my seat. Bloody's out of his seat. I can't wait to get this match started, and it's going down right here, right now.
Man, I gotta be honest with you. Do you have anybody in mind? Do you think anybody has a better shot than anybody? I know you're a little biased towards Robbie Revival, but man, you just can't count out the big man in Nero Sin. You can't count out the incredible resilience of Rocco James, the insanity of Albert Webb, and the ruthlessness of War Machine.
And the unorthodox Violet. I can only say one thing. This is going to be good, man. This is going to be good.
These guys,
when it literally comes to these six men, they can literally, you can make a case for every single one of them.
oh my
And to
goodness.
tell you the truth, my honest opinion, I don't have a pick. I really can't pick anyone.
I really can't either. And this man right here, coming down first, is none other than Violet himself, and the name should be pretty self-explanatory at this point. If you don't know why they call him that,
If you don't know,
you might be colorblind.
now you know.
But this man rocks the Violet. He represents with his wife Ultraviolet, who unfortunately took a loss earlier tonight against Callie Hart. And Violet is looking to become the very first ever Showcase champion.
And this man right here, you can make a case for him. There's nothing bad I can say about this man. He brings it. This guy's a rock star. He comes into the ring. He's ready to dish out punishment. And to tell you the truth, he's picked up a string of wins.
Absolutely.
So he's up there with the best.
And very few losses. One includes none other than Robbie Revival himself, and one other, I think, against Albert Webb. But other than that, Violet has been on a tear. Absolutely no fear, and one of the best we've seen in the showcase.
And you can definitely make a case for this man right here. This guy has been putting people to bed with the end of days, and that is Mr. 5-0, Nero Sin.
Oh yeah, this man, 5 wins, 0 losses, absolute monster in the ring. Man, this guy is just the guy that you don't want to run into in this 6-man match. Because if you run into Nero Sin, there's a good likelihood that he's going to put you through something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, I don't care if it's the cage, I don't care if it's the announcement tables or the ring. But this man is going to be the guy that you don't want to cross paths with in that ring.
Nero Sin looking to increase on that undefeated streak and claim that showcase title. Nero Sin is definitely, with these 5 men, he should be the biggest target in this matchup here tonight.
The biggest target, the biggest guy. That goes without saying. Have you seen how big this guy is? Look at him.
Huge.
He towers over everybody else. And coming out next,
this guy right here has been making a statement all over the world, and he is also Mr. Undefeated.
Oh, yeah.
This is Rocco James, ladies and gentlemen.
Rocco James making his way to the ring. And this man, I gotta be honest with you, this man has come in and time again, when you think that he's gonna lose a match. Just when you think he's on the brink of defeat, this man pulls it out of his ass and picks up the biggest victory. Big victory after big victory after big victory. Unfortunately for Rocco James here tonight, anybody can be pinned, and it doesn't have to be him.
It doesn't have to be him. But you know what? That still puts a fat 1 on that L column.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't matter who it is. Will it be Rocco James? Will it be Nero Sin? Will it be Violet? I cannot wait.
I would go on a limb to say here, Mr. Incredible, that whoever wins this match is the face of the showcase.
Yeah, it's definitely. And it's not only the victory, it's the title. You cannot be the face of the showcase if you do not hold that championship title here at the showcase.
Absolutely. Self-proclaimed will not work after tonight, my friend. You are either the champ or you're not. You're either first or you're last.
There's no second, there's no third. You're first or you're last, ladies and gentlemen. And you heard it from him first. And we are continuing with these entries. And man, is this getting stacked? Is the ring filling? It is filling up.
Man, we got 3 men in the ring now. And out next is the insane person. Just a crazy loco individual, Albert Webb.
Albert Webb, this man is vicious when he gets into the ring. He always has a fresh wound on the arm. This guy right here, Albert Webb, is a beast.
What this guy does on his weekends. We should probably look into that because he could be misrepresenting the company. I just want to point that out there. I don't want to be represented by a lunatic wearing a damn what do you even call that? Like a flamingo? Like
it's fur, man. This guy comes down to the ring and he comes down in style. This guy bringing out the fur, coming around the neck. It's like a huge scarf.
Yeah, if you want to call it that, I call it a lunatic wearing lunatic clothing in a lunatic match here tonight. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little worried that we might have a lunatic for a champion.
You know what? I can see it because you can definitely make a case for Albert Webb. You can literally make a case for any single one of these guys. That's why I cannot pick.
Coming out next,
he is also one of the guys that have been making huge statements all around the planet and right here at Showcase. This is the War Machine. War Machine has been on a tear since the beginning of Showcase.
Absolutely. Very small individual, but very, very big heart. Very, very ferocious. And he doesn't care who he fights, who's against, what's going on. At the end of the day, War Machine's only looking for one thing, and that's to hurt people.
Definitely is.
Yeah, I would honestly make the case that he would be a great addition to Asylum. I'm just saying.
And there he goes. War Machine makes his way into the arena, and I cannot understand why all of these guys are so happy, so excited.
What do you mean you can't? You can't.
They're about to go kill each other in a cage.
Yeah, but one of them will walk away with something worth being happy about.
Only one of them.
Only one of them. That's why they're all happy, because they're eager to kill the rest of them.
This is crazy. Are we watching wrestling or are we watching The Purge? Tell me now.
I'm watching wrestling, man, and a little bit of The Purge. It's never a bad thing to have more than one thing in there. You know what I mean?
War Machine in the ring. Everyone showing their respects for the competitors. They give them the spotlight for that 1 second because all of these guys are in the ring, getting the mentality down, looking up at the structure that is called Hell in a Cell.
I like the Hell in a Cell. I have a miniature one in my house, and I have a little toy ring and I make the wrestlers fight each other.
And we are bringing out
the last and final man in this 6-man Hell in a Cell, none other than Robbie Revival.
The best since day one. Robbie Revival, the Philly Kid, is coming out here tonight, and we may be seeing a Rocky story, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if we're going to be seeing a Rocky story. I think we might be seeing a match full of sin, in my opinion.
There he goes.
Nero Sin is what I was getting at.
I couldn't guess. And Robbie Revival is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
And War Machine, the only man to not give the respect to his fellow competitors.
I can see it already.
In the
ring. They are going to go to town on one another. War Machine and Robbie are going to have fists flying, and this match is about to be
there is definitely going to be
out of control. And they're already bumping into each other. Jarvis, get in the ring.
All I know is that I have a feeling that there will be fisticuffs in this match.
Definitely is, and you can see it. They are all in, and Nero Sin in the corner, and War Machine goes straight after Nero Sin.
With no fear against a man who is 5-0, sends him onto the apron.
And what is War Machine doing out there in the corner? He is not going to suplex this man. War Machine picks up Nero Sin!
Into a Falcon Arrow. And look at this, Rocco James on top of Albert Webb here, and Violet in control of Robbie Revival on the outside there.
And Rocco James smashes his knee to the forehead of Albert Webb.
And look at War Machine in complete dominance of Nero Sin.
Taking it to him. And Rocky, not Rocky, Robbie on the outside. Going and actually getting bossed around by Violet to the outside, and a big right hand that puts him away.
Did you see that? Albert Webb dodging the high-risk maneuver from Rocco James, takes him down, and look at this. War Machine still in control.
No, Nero Sin fights out of it with those big left hands and actually going to town on War Machine now, and a Uranaga that sends him to the mat.
Big spine buster from Albert Webb to Rocco James.
And Albert Webb.
Robbie Revival gets sent back, sends Violet back into the ring.
And the ring clears. It's just Albert Webb and Robbie.
But this time, a big right hand from Albert Webb to Robbie Revival.
And a kick to the midsection.
Hooks the arms.
Package power driver. No, it swings him around and flattens him out against the mat.
And now Nero Sin is up and walking around, and I don't think he's going to let anybody get the drop on him again.
Definitely not. And Nero Sin goes after Robbie now.
We got Rocco James going back after Albert Webb. But out the back, and a German suplex taking Rocco James down.
And Robbie Revival. Clothesline from hell that brings Violet to the mat.
And a big headbutt from Albert Webb as he continues for another headbutt.
That guy's deranged.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, he's an insane person.
And a third one.
Headbutt. And now Nero Sin taking it to War Machine on the
Robbie
top
going to the top. What is he going to do? He's going up.
War Machine kicks the big man off of him. Violet working his way back to his feet.
Robbie dives in a blockbuster that sends Violet to the mat.
There is carnage in the ring, Mr. Incredible. James is down. Sin is down. Violet is tearing a new one to Robbie Revival.
And sends him into the corner.
And Albert Webb trying to run up War Machine, but instead falls flat on his back.
And Robbie gets tossed out of the ring. And Rocco James looking to just interject in between Nero Sin and War Machine to get to Albert Webb. But Albert Webb picks up Rocco and sends him into the corner.
Now Nero Sin has War Machine in a tree of woe, and he uses those long legs to choke him out in the corner.
Oh man, he doesn't have to reach too low because War Machine is just a tiny little thing.
And look at this.
Sends him up and drops him right there.
Torture rack,
man.
Into a gut buster.
And what is going on over here?
What is Albert Webb doing? Let him go, man.
Handful of junk.
You're lucky there's no disqualification. And a super kick from Rocco James.
And Violet looking to interject. And now the last two men standing is Rocco and Violet.
Rocco and Violet in the ring, but Rocco with an elbow and
War
a cross body.
War Machine ready to interject and goes after Violet.
Violet is having I would say that Violet's having the roughest go of it at the moment.
Definitely has been.
As Rocco just led War Machine. But look at Robbie Revival out of nowhere.
And
gets caught into a Northern Lights.
And a Northern Lights suplex, and he went for the cover there. And oh man, thank God Jarvis was there to counter, because I didn't even see it happening.
Look at this. Nero Sin has Albert Webb, picks him up,
and
and tosses him and hits. He threw him at War Machine.
At Violet, and Violet caught all of that as Albert Webb is in a world of hurt, but no, goes after Nero Sin and drops the elbow to his
and a takedown from Rocco James for War Machine. And I think we might be seeing some dark matter from Rocco James here.
Dark matter. Absolutely. And then we do see it on War Machine. Hits all of it.
Dark matter. Goes for the cover.
And will he get it?
But Violet did a break up the count.
And Albert Webb taking it to Nero Sin now. And going and dropping the leg on his. And Violet goes for a shooting standing moonsault. And Rocco
James waiting for War Machine to make his way back up to his feet. Oh,
no.
that super kick from the top rope.
And Robbie going after Violet in the corner, but Violet is coming back at Robbie, and Robbie and Violet just been going after one another here tonight.
Look at Nero Sin, right hands to the face of Albert Webb. And you gotta wonder.
And Nero Sin straight right hand.
Look at this,
and a banger ring.
Oh, into a flapjack, taking Robbie Revival down. And War Machine back on his feet in control against Rocco James.
And Rocco wisely rolls out of the ring. And a big elbow by Nero Sin.
And Violet turns his attention to Nero Sin and the War Machine. War Machine sends him into the other corner, but this time Violet with the German
suplex,
taking War Machine down.
Oh, but misses the elusiveness of Nero Sin on display.
A quick man for his size.
Oh, and he slams him there.
Albert Webb back into the ring and he takes it to Robbie Revival.
And actually, they bump into Nero Sin, and Nero Sin takes a nasty spill against the mat.
I guess Albert Webb has a little bit of payback against Nero Sin for those right hands to the face. And a sling blade from Rocco James.
Oh, and the coach special!
The coach special makes an appearance in the Unchained ring.
And he turns him over into the high-octane Boston Crab.
And they break the hold on Nero Sin to make sure that he does not tap here.
And War Machine goes over in an arm drag to Violet.
And now Rocco James turns his attention to Albert Webb as he goes into the corner, hoping for a big maneuver.
And on
a monkey flip.
Backstabber, but he lands on his feet.
And you see that Rocco James kind of got caught up in the rope a little bit.
Albert Webb is like a spider monkey. He's all over the ring.
These guys are going back and forth here. He sends Albert Webb to the outside.
And War Machine goes for the cover against Violet. Now there's a 2. And Violet gets out at 2.
And Robbie Revival is going after Nero Sin.
Oh, and a Uranaga by Robbie.
Violet back on the feet in a standing moonsault. Robbie looking to put a big maneuver here on Nero Sin.
Will he put him away?
Double arm. There's that DDT.
And he goes for the cover here. Jarvis gets down. 1. And
Violet breaks through the tension on War Machine to break up the count. And now Violet hooks the leg of War Machine here.
Oh, and a shoulder check.
Are we going to see the Muscle Buster?
We are going to see the Muscle Buster. And
War Machine hooks the leg.
And there he goes. Violet goes for the cover here. And and I think War Machine may have just kicked out on his own will. And War Machine just goes after the shoulder of Violet. And Robbie and Nero go after one another.
War Machine chases Violet outside the ring. Violet jumps back in to give himself a bit of a second to breathe. War Machine back in the ring.
Big forearm. And a banger ring. Banger ring. The banger ring by Nero Sin.
And Rocco James having a hard time.
And a big knee by War Machine.
But Violet catches War Machine in the corner, but an elbow from War Machine.
Oh, nice drop kick.
Drop kick.
And Albert Webb picking up the pieces.
Rocco James makes his way back to his feet. Turns his attention to Violet.
Robbie and Violet have it out for one another here tonight.
And now War Machine going for a big maneuver on Violet here. And Robbie Revival and Albert Webb just letting it happen.
Let it rock.
What is going to happen here?
No friends here.
No friends, man.
And there he goes to the top, and that is a superplex, ladies and gentlemen. And no, he hangs on into a Falcon Arrow.
Taking him down, hooks the leg. Nero Sin back in the ring and kicks War Machine in the face.
Wisely gets back into the ring.
And an alley-oop. A massive alley-oop from Nero Sin.
And Rocco James and Albert Webb have been going at it here tonight as well.
And you can see War Machine constantly getting back into the fight. Nobody can keep him down long enough. But this time Nero Sin.
Dark Matter, he reverses it. And another banger ring by Nero Sin.
And a big right hand from Rocco James. And taking him down. You can see Rocco James trying to catch a breather here.
Definitely is. And you can see him call on Nero Sin. And Rocco James, the 2 undefeated men, going after one another. And the end of days.
Taking him down.
The end of days. Maybe it right here. And War Machine. And Albert Webb actually breaks up the count.
Man, War Machine turns his attention to Albert Webb. But look at Nero Sin.
On a German
Rocco
to
James.
Albert Webb of Violet. And another
end of days taking down Rocco James.
Another end of days.
Hooks the leg.
And Rocco James may be out. And Nero Sin. Nero Sin just almost picked up the cover to become champion.
Oh my goodness. A third one? A third?
No way.
He does.
Oh,
But
but
Albert
Albert
Webb
Webb.
saves the day. Rocco James, you call that man your hero.
Definitely do. As he sends him into the corner. No, he sends him into Albert Webb.
I think that's where I would send the biggest guy in the ring too.
Definitely is. And Robbie with the cover. And Rocco James
breaking up the count. But this time War Machine grabs him from behind on a backdrop on Rocco James.
And what will we see here? As you can see, Violet hanging out to dry on the corner. And a big backdrop by War Machine.
Look
and
at that.
Robbie just sends his head into the mat.
From the second row.
And the two men standing.
Just Robbie Revival and the War Machine in the middle of the ring.
And a Russian leg sweep to the War Machine.
Taking him down. And Robbie Revival has an opportunity for the biggest upset of the night.
Sends him into the corner. And he's actually telling him to get out of the corner.
Nobody is stirring on the outside there. Rocco James is down. Albert Webb is down. Nero Sin is down. Violet is down.
Robbie with a blockbuster off the top.
These men are finally starting to move, and the first one back into the ring is Nero Sin.
Nero Sin wants to win this matchup so bad, and a face smasher by War Machine.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm glad Jarvis is out of that mess.
Definitely, because he would have been all over the ring. And a Yorinaga.
Oh, man. And look at this.
Oh, and a flatliner by Violet.
Robbie Revival. Will he go for the cover, though?
Robbie is laid out in a stunner.
And a stunner from Rocco James. Picks the big man back up to his feet.
There's so much action going on.
God, did you see how high Rocco James just jumped?
And an uppercut and a judo throw by Albert Webb. They're going all over the place.
Violet taking it to War Machine.
And the sleeper,
look at this.
the sleeper slam gets him.
Man.
Albert Webb going after Robbie.
Taking out the knee of
That's
Revival.
bad.
And stomps on the back of Violet, and Nero Sin is one of the last few people in the ring.
Albert Webb all over the ring here tonight, and all gets
Oh,
caught.
jumps on top.
And a Luthez press.
Taking it to the crazy man. Picks him back up. When we see it, no, an arm drag to get out of that bad predicament.
And Violet there interjects, and oh no, Albert Webb flips over, but not able to pick it up.
And look at this, man. I gotta be honest with you.
This is all over the place. And he goes after the leg, and he gets it. And Nero Sin looking to pick up the pieces when Albert Webb gets up. And he gets him with a banger ring.
And Rocco James make their way back into the ring. And here comes Robbie Revival. The only man not in the ring right now is Violet. And these men are just attacking each other with everything they have.
Oh, and a big uppercut, but no, gets caught with a big left hand.
Robbie Revival gets caught with the fireman carry. And now Rocco James and War Machine trading punches.
Yeah, they're just going back and forth now. And you can see it again. And another big elbow and a big kick.
With the, no cover. Can you see that Rocco James won the bout with War Machine there? I don't know, we were watching.
Oh, and a flatliner by Rocco James, and Robbie looking to pick up the cover.
Two.
Just a two. War Machine gets out at two.
And a big chop from Rocco James and a face smasher from Violet. War Machine back on his feet. Nero Sin on his feet. A reverse, a dragon suplex there.
Oh, and a muscle buster to Rocco James by Violet.
We might be seeing the end of days here. Robbie Revival. Oh,
gets caught by Violet. Violet saving the day. And Robbie hits him with the double arm DDT. No! Did you see the big man flip over Robbie?
Absolutely.
But he's going for the cover on Rocco. Rocco gets hit with the muscle buster, and Violet just kicks out.
Just manages to break up the count there.
The German suplex.
Man.
And Albert Webb comes into the ring, sneaky little devil.
But now, War Machine taking everybody down.
And Albert
Violet
Webb
is outside. And Nero Sin getting attacked by the little man.
And the only four in the ring is Robbie, Albert Webb, Nero Sin, and War Machine. And he gets flipped over. And War Machine flapjacked
with the cover.
Nero Sin
Webb breaking up the count.
No, that's not going to be that easy. And War Machine taunting away, but doesn't realize that Albert Webb is there in the SOS.
What the cut?
Doesn't go for the cover. And a big
War
knee.
Machine is laid out in the ring here.
Albert Webb's just dishing out some damage here tonight.
And there goes Robbie Revival. It is Albert Webb, the lone man standing.
And he goes after Robbie to the outside, and I don't know if that was a good idea.
And look at this. Robbie Revival grabbing him by his head.
He's sending him away, and a big right hand by Albert Webb.
But Robbie Revival again
Ooh.
catches DDT into the mat.
Smacks his head against the mat.
And now all the men are leaving the ring here.
This is
It's gonna
not
be
good.
carnage.
They're getting too close.
And Nero Sin doing the smart thing, sending one of these guys back in.
Oh, and a big boot that sends Violet back into the ring.
It is Nero Sin and Violet in the ring
And
alone.
Albert Webb just kissed the post on the outside. And Robbie gets tossed in by War Machine.
And War Machine's back in now. And
And
Rocco
a
James,
German
Albert Webb.
suplex.
Albert Webb sends back in Rocco James.
And War Machine goes up into a flatliner.
Hooks the
Goes
leg.
for the cover here. 1, 2. Is War Machine the new champ? No. No,
He
he
is.
is.
War
He gets
Machine
it.
is the new Showcase champion, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought Nero Sin broke the cover, but he did not.
He is the new Showcase champion. War Machine, ladies and gentlemen.
The smallest guy in the ring has just picked up the biggest victory in his career.
He is the first ever WGW Showcase champion.
Let me tell you something, man. War Machine was all over the ring, putting a hurting on everyone in the match. Nero Sin was just so close to breaking the count, but not today. The better man is that man right there, War Machine. War Machine, your new WGW Showcase champion.
He is a warrior, the son of war, as he proclaims, and he has proven that here, taking on not only one, but two undefeated superstars, and the others being the top competition here in the showcase. This man is the first ever WGW Showcase champion, the War Machine. Here, it was an unspeakably great match. I don't even know how to describe a match that good, as War Machine manages to become the very first ever Showcase champ.
The talent pool on Showcase. This is the future, bloody. This is the future of WGW, and I am telling you right now, I love the future state of WGW if it's in the hands of these guys right here.
Absolutely. Ezekiel Brady put on one hell of a card. Great matches all around. Callie Hart picking up a victory, coming back stronger than ever. You got the six best men in the showcase. Nova picking up the victory in the 6-man tag match. It was TBK coming out with the victory. Man, it was an all around great card. And I gotta be honest with you, if there was anybody to win the showcase title, I'm glad it was the Son of War.
The War Machine picking up the victory, claiming that gold, claiming Showcase greatness. He is the first ever Showcase champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this was WGW Unchained. In just a few days, you will be seeing WGW Unleash the Great War this Thursday, which will be including title matches and a cross promotion between WGW and CMV, and their Rising Star Championship will be on the line. But we also have the main event of that pay-per-view, which is WGW's first ever Royal Rumble, and you do not want to miss that.
And just to reiterate, we got hardcore gold, women's gold, tag gold, international gold, light heavyweight gold, television gold, and the greatest gold of all, the Internet Championship. And all of them will be defended at the Great War, as well as the Rising Star Championship, as Mr. Incredible stated, from the CMV promotion. We will be happy to see them here, and we will be happy to host them. There will also be some more surprises. It's going to be a great day. Thursday, 7:30. Actually, we might even start a little earlier, just because we're that excited for the Great War. We can't wait to see all of you with us. If you have any questions, if you want to join, let us know. Message us, whisper us. We'll always be available. We're always looking for new talent, and we appreciate the views and the follows. And if you haven't subscribed and you haven't followed yet, please do so. We appreciate it. It helps our channel grow. It helps the show grow, and we're able to do more of it because of you guys. This has been our show. This has been WGW Unchained. Thank you, Mr. Ezekiel Brady. Thank you to the fans. Thank you to the superstars who put on the hell of a show that they did.
The superstars of tomorrow here at Showcase. This is WGW, and this is us signing out.
Peace.
What is going on? I gotta pee.
Go ahead.
What's in there? Oh, that was a good one.